Welcome back from that break. It's still Good Morning Abuja, and we just listened to a lovely song titled Grateful. Wow, we are grateful for life and grateful for everything that comes our way. Who is behind that beautiful song we just listened to? Sam Legend, of course, a gospel artist, and he is right here in the studio. Let's make welcome for Sam Legend. Welcome to the program.
Welcome and thank you so much.
Okay, good to have you. So that song Grateful was very inspiring. What made you sing that song? Tell us about the song.
Well, this song Grateful is it's a song of gratitude to God, and it's actually a song that I connect to so much because there was a point in my life that I went through serious crisis, and it was a serious health crisis actually, and that inspired me to write this song, and it's a song that's cut across and get across to everybody because gratitude is a very special thing that every person should be able to show to our Maker. God himself.
Okay, wow, that's lovely. So what first got you to music?
Okay, well, music, it's something that first of all I discovered I had it inside of me. I compose my songs, I write my songs.
Okay.
Yes. So, and I discovered it is a medium that I could use to preach the gospel of Christ to the world. So that is just it. I use the music as a medium to preach the gospel of Christ to the world.
Okay. So how would you describe the music that you typically create in very few words? How would you describe the songs you usually sing?
Okay. Well, yes, of course, that is quite simple. My song brings healing.
Okay.
Both physical healing, emotional healing. Brings deliverance, it uplifts, and it saves, because the gospel of Christ is the hope for mankind. Okay. So it brings salvation.
Okay, wow, that's lovely. Who would you most likely want to collaborate with in the gospel music space?
Definitely, I would love to work with a big mentor like Nathan Abassi.
Okay.
Yeah, it's another big one like Frank Edward.
Okay.
And then outside Nigeria, I would love to work with a gospel minister like Travis Green. Okay. Yes, okay. I think with this few. And Okay. Yes, I would love to work with you.
All right. So it is safe to say that these names you have mentioned are your mentors?
Yes, of course they are.
Okay. Why?
Well, their music is quite inspiring. Okay. And their music is something that I personally connect with, and it's so much original. I so much believe in originality. So they are persons that I look forward to so much, and I listen to them so much. Okay.
So the gospel music industry in Abuja is thriving, of course, and we also have the secular music, which is also thriving. Yeah. If you were asked to make a contrast of the two, because we know there's a big space and market for the secular music. Is that also true for the gospel music? How receptive is gospel music in Abuja? How do people perceive it? How do people receive it?
Yes, of course. First of all, comparing the gospel music and the secular music is not actually a good idea. Okay. Because as a gospel musician, as a gospel artist, which normally we are ministers. We are not just artists, but because it has to do with putting things together, put lyrics, creativity, so we still fall within that niche, artist. So you can call us call me or call us artists, but we are ministers of the gospel. So you can't really compare what we do with the secular guys, because our motive is not actually the money. We are not after the commercial aspect of it. We are after saving mankind. We are preaching the gospel of somebody who is Jesus Christ to the world, bringing salvation to humanity. So we are not after the money. If the money comes, it is secondary, it is not primary. But in the secular aspect of music, everything is all about the fame. Money. It's all about the money. So that is just what they are after. It is not our primary target.
Okay. Wow, what a good distinction between the two. So what would you say are the qualities of a good artist? Because to be a presenter, you would have to have certain qualities. To be a doctor, you would have to have certain qualities. For a gospel artist now, what qualities must you possess?
Of course, for a gospel artist, it requires so much. You know, first of all, you must be a person that knows the word. Because everything you are singing is from the word. When I say the word, I mean the Bible.
Okay.
So you should be the person of the word. Because if you don't have the word, you are preaching. If you don't have the word, what do you preach? So it's just empty. And then you must be a person that is given to prayer. Because it goes beyond entertainment. We are not entertainers. So we are relying on a personality, which is the Holy Spirit, to use us to influence the life of man and impart the life of man. So in the place of prayer, if you don't give yourself to the place of prayer, then definitely there is no way you will cut across. It will just be an empty stuff. Like people, just more of an entertainment is what such a person is doing. Okay. So, in summary, you must be given to the word, the Bible, and be given to prayer. Okay. These two things, you can't just take them off.
Okay. Wow. Okay. What role does the gospel artist have in the society? What roles do you play in the society?
Yes. Well, you see, today, the gospel music, as a preacher of the word in songs, I am taking people off the streets. Because as I sing my songs, I am bringing healing even to the physical bodies of men. For instance, let me ask you a question. Have you ever heard a secular music or a secular musician sing and a cancer person gets healed?
None that I've heard of.
Okay.
Now that you've turned the tables, I've answered.
I believe you haven't.
Okay.
But because of the message we preach, I can sing here and I show you the blind will see, the lame will walk, the deaf will hear, and there'll be miracles, signs, and wonders. That is the difference between us and the secular. So we bring hope to humanity.
Okay.
We are not just saying it go better. We are telling you that it done better already because God has made your life beautiful. And then we show you how you can enjoy what God has given you.
Okay, well, that's lovely. Okay, so for some people, they would say, if not this particular thing I'm doing, I would have probably, if not a teacher, I would probably be probably a business person. For you, if not music, what would you be doing? What other thing would you have been doing aside music?
Okay, well, the truth is, first of all, music is a channel I'm using to pass a message. I read business administration from the University of Abuja.
Okay.
So it's not that I just stay with the music and then it's just the music and that
you do everything. Other things.
No, I do other things, of course.
Okay.
I do other things, of course. And that is equally a message to some persons out there, because they just think I'm a musician and then from morning till evening you are just at home and like I do music and that's no.
It's good to spread your
Of course, you can still, I mean, do so many things. You can do so many things. I am an administrator.
Okay.
So, and I am doing that, and I'm still doing my music because I'm using the music just to pass a message out to the world.
Wow, that's lovely. Okay, so if you're in our studio and you're an artist, there's this thing we usually do. You sing for us.
Okay.
So, you know, just do something you would want to.
Okay. What song should I sing? Should I sing The Grateful you've played already?
Sing anything you want to sing. If you want to sing a song for NTA Channel 5, if you want to just sing anything from your songs.
All right. Okay.
It's okay.
Well, thank you for this privilege. I'm going to do a song. The song is titled Jesus is the Miracle.
Okay.
And it's quite a brand new song. And
are we hearing it? Are you singing it
of
for
course,
the first time?
you are hearing this song for the first time.
Okay.
And well, after now, the audience can actually go online. Just type Sam Legend, Jesus is the Miracle. I mean, Sam Legend, Jesus is the Miracle on any browser, and then you can just download the song for free.
Okay.
So let me just give you a preview of what this song looks like.
All right.
All right. It goes, it doesn't matter what problem you have. It doesn't matter what challenge you have. He's a healer of every disease. He is the healer of every sickness. If you can trust and believe, put your faith in him, I surely know he will make a way for you. Jesus is a miracle. He is a miracle. Jesus is a miracle you need. Only put a trust in him. He will never let you down. Jesus is a miracle you need.
Whoa, lovely song. And you have a very good voice.
Thank you very much.
So back to your musical career. Where do you see yourself, let's say, your music in the next 5 years?
Yes, in the next 5 years, of course, I see my music to be worldwide, of course.
Okay.
To be worldwide. It should be everywhere. It should be everywhere. And not just being everywhere for fame's sake. It should be everywhere because of the message that is being preached.
Wow.
It should be everywhere bringing healing. It should be everywhere delivering men from the oppression of the devil. It should be everywhere bringing hope to men and women. It should be everywhere uplifting lives. So that is the reason why it should be everywhere.
Okay, and we hope that truly in the next 5 years, your songs will be everywhere, doing all the things you have told us it should be doing. We wish you all the best in your endeavors. And wow, we hope that in the next 5 years, your name will be all over the globe. Thank you for coming on Good Morning Abuja, Sam Legend.
Thank you very much. And you look so beautiful, actually.
Oh, thank you. All right. I have been speaking with Sam Legend. He's an artist. He sang a song, Jesus is the Miracle You Need. But before then, before this chat, we also saw his video titled Grateful. We are sure grateful that he came to the studio. Now, Good Morning Abuja continues after this time out. Please go nowhere. Stay with